young thing and the Connie's high. Wow.
Yes, brava. Yeah, welcome back, guys, to Between Bells in Bank of Machado, New York. After being the youngest winner of America's Got Talent back in 2017, our next guest's amazing career as a ventriloquist has now skyrocketed her into the next generation of entertainers. So joining us now to discuss is actor and ventriloquist Darci Lynne. Darci, welcome to Cheddar News.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So your iconic Golden Buzzer debut in America's Got Talent was 5 years ago, which is so insane to think about.
Yeah.
Clearly your life has changed since then. What has this upward trajectory been like for you over these last few years?
Oh man, I mean, it's just, I look back on these last 5 years and I just never would have imagined ventriloquism would be the thing to take me this far. I think I was meant to find it and bound to go on the show, but my whole life has just completely changed in the best way possible. And it's been amazing.
So when you watch clips like this, when you won, which by the way, you so deserved it that season, you were so great. What goes through your mind when you watch back those clips?
Oh man, I've only seen the clip of me winning a couple times, just because I hate watching myself. But I watched it and I counted how long it took Tyra to wait to announce the winner, and it took her about 27 seconds. So the longest 27 seconds of my entire life. But no, that moment is so surreal, and it was just, I had so many emotions in that moment. I can't even remember all of them. It was so surreal.
As somebody who hates watching themselves also on television, I 100% get where you're going at with that. By the way, you're currently on tour for My Lips Are Sealed, for your My Lips Are Sealed tour. Tell us a little bit about that. What's it like sort of engaging and talking with your fans?
Yeah, so my lips are sealed except when they're not. It's just, I'm really proud of this show. I've toured for about 4 years now, but I've been to 48 states, and it is incredible that I get to meet so many cool people. And what I love most about my shows is when I go, the kids will bring their own puppet with them to the show and to meet and greet, and they'll be like, Darci, you inspired me to try ventriloquism, and you inspired me to do that, and it's so cool to see that and to see, bringing light back to ventriloquism because it was such a dying art. But I love it. It's a blast.
And by the way, one of your most famous puppets, Petunia? She's not, where's Petunia at?
Petunia, she's getting her beauty sleep right now. She's such a diva. She's the one that got the big head after all this.
Oh,
truly.
that's so funny. That's so funny. So since you rose to fame, what's sort of been the hardest part about this next chapter in your life, in your career so far? Has there been a hard part?
Yeah, well, you know what? I won't say it's been the easiest. I would say the hardest part is balancing things back home with everything that's going on in my career and everything. It's kind of, I look back, it's like been real life Hannah Montana, I swear. I've been living two completely different lives, trying to get through high school, but also out on the road, selling out shows. It's been crazy trying to balance that dynamic, but I think I've done a pretty good job about staying grounded, and my family's helped me stay grounded, and my friends, and my faith and everything, so.
Well, and by the way, you've also advanced to the next stage of your career. You're more than just a ventriloquist. You're also an actor and a singer, and I want to talk about one of the films that you're in called A Cowgirl Song. I mean, have you always wanted to sort of enter into the acting world? Was this always just basically something that we never knew, these powers that you sort of had here?
Yeah, I would say acting has always been something I've wanted to tackle. I did musical theater way before I ever went on AGT or discovered ventriloquism, and I just loved it. So I feel like, being in this movie, my debut movie, I mean, the very first one I've ever done, is kind of like a reigniting that flame. I've always wanted to do it, but now I'm finally getting the opportunity to do it. So, I mean, it was so much fun. And I could totally see myself doing it more often.
Yeah, and by the way, you have a song that is on the movie as well called Just Breathe. Is singing, acting, or ventriloquism, is there one that's harder? Is there one harder than the other ones that's to do?
I feel like it's hard to compare them just because they're all so different. But I mean, I love challenging myself, and I taught myself ventriloquism when I was 10, and so whenever there's something I really want to tackle, I'm going to put my mind to it, and so, I mean, all of them are so different, they're all hard in their own way, I would say.
Well, congratulations on all the amazing success that you've had. Actor and ventriloquist Darci Lynne, her new film, A Cowgirl Song, is now available on video on demand and on all digital platforms as well.